I reacted to Hanumankind's freestyle on the radar, and I gave it a 4 out of 10. The comment section had things like one, if not the worst reaction on YouTube right now. Everything basically flew above this brother's head. You deserve less than 50 views, but got 170 now. That's success, so keep hustling and enroll in high school. Good luck. This is exactly the kind of reaction video I want my YouTube algorithm to filter out. Dude, this guy's reaction depressed the bloop out of me, the fuck out of me. I would rate this guy's reaction -4 out of 10. How about this guy? Not a good reaction. Halloween references, The Count, werewolf, villains become heroes, all supported by Monster Drink in the background. Confused and missed the bigger picture that he is painting. Okay? So, that made me go, wait a minute, maybe I'm not seeing it the right way. Let me go over to On the Radar and let me read their comment section and see what they thought about it. This was straight fire. So much better than many other On the Radar freestyles I have seen. Just found out he signed to Capitol Records and co-signed with Slim Thug. Whoa, the glazing was out of this world. Man, switching flows like moods. A howl was so expected and sounded so damn cool. Got my dog howling back. For those who missed it, careful what you bring into my house. Vampires need invites into homes. Ooh, technical. I ain't really fucking with that sucker shit now. Vampires suck blood. Whoa, thanks for the technicals. But that vampires fucking with the Count Dracula. Dracula going for the jugular. Geez, straight fire. Where are the people who called him a one-hit wonder or industry plant, a rapper with no originality of his own but steals other styles? He's only known for one song. I switch flows like time zones. When I realized that all the glazing was in the comments, I actually went to the actual reactors on YouTube to see what their glazing level was at. Best freestyle period. Okay. 2024 Artist of the Year. Wow. That cap didn't work. Hunamankind is him. Just because I don't choose to go down the same route as all the other glazing ass reactors on YouTube and go, I love this, his flows are amazing, doesn't discredit what my point was. I also brought up his race. I didn't bring up his race as a racism thing. I brought up his race as a factor, and maybe that's a reason why people are impressed. On YouTube, it is a known factor that people react to international artists to try to get their views up. And they act like they're so invested into the artist so that those artists' fan base can actually become their fan base. It's an old trick. We all know it. Well, instead of me going back and forth, I decided to come up with 3 key points to defend my argument. Now, before we get into these 3 points, I want to start off with highlighting the artist Hanumankind. Sudaj Shadakoots began his career as a professional rapper by performing at NH7 Weekender and releasing his debut EP Kalari in 2019. He took the moniker of Hanumankind after the deity Hanuman, which personifies honor, courage, loyalty, and because the name was well known where he comes from. His song Last Dance is featured on the official soundtrack for the Malayalam language film I Visham. No, I'm messing this up. He gained widespread recognition both with the release of his music video Big Dogs featuring Kalmi in July 2024. Hanumankind at this time of shooting this video has 1.7 million subs on YouTube. He also has 156 million views on Big Dog, which is well known throughout TikTok. I dived a little bit into his career. I looked into the fact that he did a song called Ganges 3 years ago, 3.1 million. It's actually a pretty good song. Go to Sleep is something that actually came out more recently before Big Dogs. That's at 6.9 million. I like that one too. His first song is what I actually dived into because I'm like, I didn't know anything about him, so let me go dive in and find his first song that he put on YouTube called Southside, and I'm gonna be honest, I like that as well. Showed exactly where he's at today, from the production down to his cadence, down to his flow, and his flow and his cadence is not what my points are on this video. His flow, his cadence is all real industry professional. I give him that. And also, if you ever heard of the Suicide Boys, the production kind of gives me that type of feel. I'm going to use 3 freestyles from On the Radar that are actually popular on Radar to make my point. Let's start off with Nasty C. The reason that I chose Nasty C's freestyle is a lot of American people did not know who Nasty C was until he did the freestyle. He's from South Africa. He's a dope artist. Make sure you check him out. On this freestyle, he did 2.1 million views. These are some of the comments that I found on this freestyle. So obviously the people were definitely feeling what he was saying on the freestyle. What level could you put Hanumankind's freestyle on a scale of 1 to 10? Based off what we're going off. High numbers doesn't mean everything, because I mean, he spices on the radar with 3.1 million views, and ain't nobody really thinking about that. To stay on point, I want you guys to analyze that and tell me how that is in comparison to what we heard on this freestyle right here. Second point, the reason that I chose this second artist is because people did not really know who this artist was prior to him doing this freestyle. His name is Southside Vic. Now, when Southside Vic did his freestyle on there, he's at about 600,000 views at this point. And forget views for a second. These are the comments that we got on this video, which is proof that they like what they heard, and they like and they quotables and all that other stuff. But I want you guys to check that out, and I want you to think about that freestyle in comparison to Hanumankind's freestyle and where you will put it on a scale of 1 to 10. My final point, which is a very, very, very important point. There's another artist, 1900 Rugrat. 1900 Rugrat just recently dropped this freestyle on the radar. As you see, is doing well, getting a lot of feedback. People are liking it. These are the comments that are coming up on it. Now, with the fact that these are the comments that are coming up on it, when we go to the comments on Hanumankind's, these people are fans, yes, but they are like botted fans. Majority of these people don't have a lot of subs on their channel, but seem to just have a lot of comments in the comment section, which is pretty weird, but let's not take away from his talent. As far as the freestyle goes, and you say you have heard this type of style before, let me know. If you've heard this before, if this is original, write original. If it's not original, like not original. That point means that we can't put this on the same scale and go, this must be advanced over everything. Now, this comment right here, this whole conversation come to light, because this conversation right here is, you're giving it a 10 because you're basing it off of if it was another artist. Well, guess what? It's not another artist. This is a Hanumankind, and this is the artist that we are basing it off of. So we can't go, what if happens? We're actually talking about actual statistics on what's going on. Now, those are my 3 points on why I feel, and I also threw a little bit extra in as far as the whole thing. Are there some lines in there that was cool? Yes. The werewolf thing was a little freaky, was a little insane, but whatever. I get it. It goes with the big dog. But if we're going to literally talk about scales on a freestyle, I'm sticking to my score of a 4. Now, I encourage you guys to tell me what your view is. I encourage you guys to listen to all of these points and let me know what you feel about this freestyle, and let me know what you feel about this view. Make sure you subscribe for more information like this. Hit the top bell. See you on the next one.